everyone, it's Mama D here with a life lesson from the Holy Spirit. I heard something this week that rocked my world in a really good way. It was, Jesus loved so well that no one knew it was Judas. Wow. Hearing that stopped me in my tracks while it set in. Then it sent me to my Bible to read Matthew 26 again, in the account of Judas and his betrayal of Jesus. Again, wow. I don't know if that statement hit me so hard because we had just celebrated Easter and it was all fresh in my mind, but I do know that the Holy Spirit used it as a springboard for more deep diving into loving my enemies, forgiveness, and faith. About 2 years ago, the Holy Spirit took me on a deep dive into praying for my enemies and forgiving my enemies. That study was life-changing. It taught me how to let go of past hurts, wounds, and scars. I was able to look back at the past from a different perspective. I can say from experience that when I learned that not only did I have to forgive my enemies, but I had to love them and pray for them, let's just say I was not a willing vessel. This time through, though, it hit on a much, much deeper level. I was finally ready to hand over the deepest parts to God, to fully let Him into those painful places and clean out the wounds. Besides Matthew 26, here are some verses that I read to start this journey again. Matthew 5:44 says, "But I say, love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you." Luke 6:35, "Love your enemies, do good to them, lend to them without expecting to be repaid. Then your reward from heaven will be very great, and you will truly be acting as children of the Most High, for He is kind to those who are unthankful and wicked." 1 Peter 3:9 says, "Don't repay evil for evil. Don't retaliate with insults when people insult you. Instead, pay them back with a blessing." That is what God has called us to do, and He will grant us His blessing. I definitely don't have all the answers, and I am not an expert, but I want to follow Jesus' example and love so well that people don't know who my enemies are. How about you? And remember, there's enough ugly in the world. Choose Jesus.